how could you not want to hear the Wade Tatangelo segment from Creative Loafing? Thank you very much for joining us.
Always exciting, always wonderful. Wade, welcome to the show. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit off balance a little tonight.
How are you and Janet doing, Rob?
Well, we're doing pretty
Rob's
good.
kind of testy today. not too well. He's a little testy.
I'm in a bad groove or something today. I'm not there.
Are you feeling better now?
No, not really.
Right.
You're not mistreating Janet, are you?
Not at all.
He
I
does
would never
every
do that.
day.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Every
do
day.
that.
That's wrong.
But
We're just mistreating our guests. How are we doing this evening? Can we get to the story?
we want to hear the bar tab story.
You want to hear about my bar tab?
We want to hear about the bar tab.
Well, my bar tab comm, I go to a bar, and it's not like a restaurant view. I just kind of fly on the wall. And a couple of weeks ago, with Gasparilla and the Day Parade, all of Hyde Park becomes a bar. So I wrote about that and ended up getting picked up on fark.com, the website there. And it was really great because I got, about 100 comments from people all over the country. The New Orleans people saying, oh, it's not as bad. Though I did get some negative feedback because I didn't necessarily condone, but kind of, sometimes you got to urinate when you're at Gasparilla.
I read this article. That was your article. That's
Yeah.
right. And then you and the girls, and then you peed and you had to go behind bushes and
Not
stuff.
me. Maybe some people I was with.
Could have been people that maybe you knew of that were there. That
You didn't
were
want to
near.
break that seal. That's what it
Right.
was.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So I got some interesting feedback, but that was a lot of fun. I enjoy doing bar tab.
Is that your biggest hit there as far as like having it get picked up by the wire and getting out there and that kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, 100 comments in
Nationwide.
yeah, from
In
people all
how
over the
long?
nation,
In a week?
definitely.
In a week?
I think about 3 hours after it was picked up.
Are
Yeah.
you kidding me? What a crazy thing.
So that was fun, getting feedback from across the country.
Yeah, very good.
How did
That's
you
like
about
big
drinking
league kind
now,
of
huh?
stuff, huh?
Yeah.
That is. Wade's big.
Hey,
Wade's
can you
big.
still
You're
find
almost too
it?
big for media talk now, huh?
Can you
Never
still,
too big for media talk.
can you still
boy.
find it at fark.com if you want to see it?
I think if you would Google,
Google it?
Wade Tatangelo plus Fark or plus Gasparilla.
Rob and I want to hear about your Monday nights.
Well, Monday night, I did a first. I tried to do a little live blogging at the Van Halen concert. And at the St. Pete Times Forum, the press box is up in the rafters.
Sure.
And they're real good about getting you up and down. And then I had tickets about 4 rows back from the floor. So it was an interesting game of go down, catch the show, run. They've got, a private elevator, which is like a big dumbwaiter. Take you back up to the press box, do a little blogging, go back down. See
Catch
some
more of the show, go back.
Yeah.
And how did it work out? Did you get a lot of hits? Or?
I did get a lot of hits, and
Okay.
I got a lot of comments on it because it wasn't able to run in print because of our deadlines, but it ran on my blog, tampacalling.com. And, I like Van Halen, but my review was definitely lukewarm. And I thought I would get some more people calling for my head.
A little pissy, a little bit more upset.
But it seemed like even the most ardent Van Halen fans agreed that there was something lacking.
What was it lacking? Because I had a client that went to that show, and she was just ranting and raving how it was entertaining. So maybe for the diehards, it wasn't.
They also said that the guitar solos were way too long.
They were. I mean, the problem, to address you first, David Lee Roth was singing those original vocals when he was in his early 20s. He's in his early 50s now. Hitting that upper register, couldn't do it. And as the show went on, his voice got raspier, and there'd be some lines where they would just turn it down the mix and you couldn't hear it. And in regards to Eddie Van Halen, he's a great guitarist, technically.
Yes.
But he doesn't play with a whole lot of tone, a whole lot of feeling. It's finger tapping, all this
Just
amazing
all
stuff.
over that.
Well, about an hour into the show, you've pretty much heard everything the man can do. And then comes the 12-minute solo. And unless you're a real guitar geek, and actually I kind of am a guitar geek, but you've heard all those licks. And the fact that he can play faster than any man alive.
And with his toes upside down.
If he would have taken his shoes off and played with his toes,
that might have made that 12 minutes better, huh?
Exactly.
That's funny. Well, is there anything else that you want to talk about with your interview with your boxers?
Yeah,
Paul Thorn. Who's that?
I'm a big fan of him. He's a singer-songwriter. He's one of those guys who doesn't enjoy mainstream success because he can't be fit into the country category. Can't be fit into soul music. He does gospel. When I say gospel, sounding voice.
Okay.
But he's written some songs. One, Double Wide Paradise, which was covered by Toby Keith for a hit. Another called
Wow.
Burn Down the Trailer Park, which is a hit for Billy Ray Cyrus, and that's his humorous side. And then he's got these great emotive songs like I Have a Good Day that's played on M&F. But more interesting is he's got these sensitive songs, but he was a great fighter. In 1988, he was kind of a club fighter. It was almost like a Rocky story. Roberto Duran, the great middleweight champion, was making a comeback, and Thorn fought him in Atlantic City. And the next day, the New York Post headline read, "Duran survives bloodbath." And Thorn lost the fight in the 6th round, but not before busting Duran's eye open. And I've read the New York Post story. Both men had to be taken to the medical center right after the fight. It was a bloodbath.
Wow.
So Thorn, he's an interesting guy. He's a good old Southern boy from Tupelo, same place Elvis is from in Mississippi.
Right, Mississippi.
Wait, we were running out of time. How can you get Paul Thorn's music? Where can you find that?
The best way, he's been signed to various labels. Now he's doing it on his own. Go to paulthorn.com. And the best way is go to Skipper's Smokehouse in North Tampa on Sunday.
And that's where
one of my favorite venues. I mean, I love all the venues, but I love Skipper's. Go see Paul Thorn Sunday at Skipper's. He puts on a great show.
Wonderful.
And do you have about 30 seconds of C&Ds for the weekend?
C&Ds this weekend. Well, Clearwater Seafood Blues and Seafood Fest. Derek Trucks band's going to be there, and Betty Levette. Derek Trucks is the guitarist in the Allman Brothers band. He's great. And Betty Levette is a soul singer right up there, almost on the Aretha Franklin level, very obscure in the 60s. Finally had a big comeback in 2005. She's getting her due. She released an album of great cover songs by artists like Fiona Apple recently. Go check her out. It's free.
It's free. How can you beat that, right?
Saturday night,
Free's
be there.
for me.
All right.
Something that Wade forgot to mention is opening ceremonies at Palmacia baseball field this weekend, Saturday all day.
No one heard about
so
that?
you can go visit that as
that
well.
would be. Make sure you read Leilani Polk. She's our event editor. She covers all that in Creative Loafing.
All right. Thanks so much, Wade. Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you.
Hey, and be nice to Jen.
I'm going to try to be nice to her.
that?
I heard him say that.
We are going to take our next break. Thank you very much, Wade. Remember, pick up your Creative Loafing pages of See and Do's. If you can't find something to do, there's pick up Creative Loafing, and it'll tell you exactly what you need to do.
Yep.